So let's start with to talk about. We're going to say, I talk about Noémie. First, how do you say just I talk? Let's start very simply. I will ask you to make sentences in French out loud. So let's start now. Can you say just I talk? Je parle. And that's it. With to talk, that is parler. If you struggle to remember parler, you can notice that parler relates to a parliament. The parliament was the first place where we had the right to talk. So to talk in French is parler. And then we want to say, I talk about Noémie. So we need to say about. And the first thing to know about in French is that there is no about in French. Or about doesn't exist in French. There is no literal translation of about in French. But, and here that's really important, there is still the idea of about in French. So what does it mean? To say about with the verb for to talk, you have to say the word de. And that's it. About with the verb to talk is de. So de is a very common word in French. It can mean many different things. It's often of, for instance, or from, and also other meanings depending on the context. But here to say about with to talk, you say de. So now can you say, I talk about Noémie? Just that. Just say in French, I talk about Noémie. Je parle de Noémie. And that's it. There's no surprise. It's the same word order. And the about with to talk is de. And here what's really important. The basis is don't think in words. Think in ideas. So about doesn't exist in French. But the idea of about with the verb to talk is de. But about is not always de. If you associate about with de, you'll be disappointed. Because it's not always the case. But with to talk, we have de. So, je parle de Noémie. Now can you say, she talks about Noémie?